A caravan of men and giants crosses the land. They reach a moment of decision. Allow a troop of thieves to join the roving party in the hopes they might bolster the defenses, or send them away in fear, assuming they will steal precious supplies. In the Banner Saga, you face these kinds of decisions all through the game's 10-hour campaign, making choices and then clenching your jaw and hoping your trust was properly placed. Sometimes it is, and sometimes it isn't. Making decisions with unclear consequences is the Banner Saga's main thrust. You spend most of your time watching a convoy of men and giants cross the frigid Scandinavian landscape and rest in the villages and encampments they encounter. The automated journey is interrupted frequently with events that require your input. A woman has been murdered and her mother blames another traveler. Do you support the accuser? Do you support the accused? Or do you dig deeper into the conflict? You can't presume anything. Kindness can lead to disaster. Harshness can lead to triumph. All you can do is follow your instincts and hope for the best. This is an intriguing approach to strategy and storytelling, and it often works. Your convoy is made up of clansmen, members of the giant-like Varl race, and human warriors. Each day spent hiking uses up supplies. Should you run out, you start losing followers to famine. Furthermore, the same resource you use to purchase more supplies in the towns you visit is the same resource you use to level up your heroes, who you lead into turn-based battle. The story takes an impressive number of turns based on your choices, weaving a twisted tapestry of unlikely alliances and disastrous betrayals. Choices might manifest immediately or quite some time later, but the Banner Saga never goes out of its way to point out its own intricacies. It allows events to simply occur, and as a result, the decision-making process feels organic rather than gamey and contrived. That said, there are times when I wish there were a more obvious and consistent connection between my decisions and the results. And by the time it had drawn to a close, the story I had co-authored had gone off the rails. A major plot point had been almost entirely buried, and while I was moved by the ending, I was shocked when the credits rolled immediately afterwards. The main enemy forces are made up of a marauding evil known as the Dredge. Battles occur on a grid, and if you've ever played a turn-based strategy game, you'll be immediately familiar with the basics. Even before combat begins, you must consider which heroes to bring to battle. Choose wisely. Different heroes have some different special abilities, and if they haven't recovered from the previous battle, they're less effective in this one. On the battlefield, you must pay attention to armor values as well as health values, as well as maximizing the amount of damage you can do with any given hero. Moment to moment, the Banner Saga skirmishes are much like those in similar battle systems, but a rock-solid interface, a fantastic animated art style, and varied abilities keep the combat compelling, though it's rarely overtly challenging until you near the game's final hour. Even more compelling is the Banner Saga's atmosphere. The colorful hand-drawn characters and cel-shaded villages would have been at home in a high-budget animated film. And the sight of your caravan stretching across the screen, with the yellow banner flying from an ox cart and the horned Varl trudging wearily onward, hammers home the viciousness of the elements. The Banner Saga is a beautiful game, filled with interesting ideas and enjoyable battles. It's too bad it trips over itself so clumsily by the end, but this chilly journey does a fine job of reminding you that being a respectable leader is about more than just giving rousing speeches and making alliances.